Yo, what is going on? Hey, welcome everybody. What is up, everybody? What's going on? Just so you guys know, before we get too far, Matt has no idea of anything that's gone on. Just so you guys know, before we get too far, Matt has not received any news. Matt doesn't know. I'm treating it as Matt doesn't know when he's going to continue what he was doing last. I do. And I do. But Matt doesn't know. Alright. That is a good question. How would Matt take the news? We'll just have to find out. What's up, everybody? What's up, Torsten? Warden, Allie, Risen, Cheeks. Oh, there's so many people in here so far. So many people here already. Dizzy, Into the West, Cinderheart, Risen. Did I say Risen already? I said Risen already. Nomad, Kirby, what's going on, guys? Road Dog. What's going on? Space Cowboy, what's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? Do the one, good to see you as well. What news? What news? Tematella? Tematella! The Jinx. Can get up here without dying. With Matt's fit. This is a fit he's had for a very long time, by the way. He's had it since before Dee shot him. How long ago he's had this fit. This isn't the classic Matt fit. Classic one's the blue coat. This is an older sort of classical Matt fit. I love this cave, by the way. I don't know why. I just love this cave. I love how dark it gets. Allows me to walk around creepily with a lantern. Yes, by the way, this fit is the same fit in this. The same kind of, that's what that art's based off of. But that art's based off of, so. Surgery ended well. They put him into overnight care. I mean, it was just time to end stream for me. Not this a little bit. But they fixed the problems with Matt. Oops. Walked too far. And can read again. This is a great cave. I first actually was introduced to this cave by the Rhodes Parlor House. When we were planning on robbing banks, we were considering using this cave as like the hideout after we robbed a bank. I can see who you kill. You could still like... You could still make out like Oh, there are three ways. I should show you guys the other way in this cave. There's the one under the waterfall. Yeah. Lantern's actually kind of an ode to LJ. Little LJ Easter egg ode in there. If anybody remembers, LJ used to always carry a lamp whenever it got dark out. Let me show you guys the other entrance real quick. It's actually just an ode to Graham. Yeah, it's an ode to Graham. I don't really watch Blue Dog at all. Like, I've stopped in just to say hi. I haven't really watched him, so I don't know if he's done it with Blue Dog yet. So there is another way into the cave. Oh, he has been using it? Okay. There's actually a camp up top here. I remember right. Yes. Okay. I remember right. You can get into and out of the cave. Right here. See? You're back in the cave again. You can also get out this way. It's harder to get out, though. And you can see across that road. It goes right near Butcher's Creek. You can almost see Butcher's Creek. Almost. Like right behind those trees. Wait. Right, it's right around that bit, maybe. Yeah, I'll try to show you guys a way out. The way out's hard to get to. The way out from this place is hard to get to. So you can... Down there's where we started stream. Over here. Okay. Let me show you guys something. I'll show you a couple of things real quick while we're in here. This is like the main area. Matt, I was up here just like watching over this ledge waiting for Wallaby when he came in, by the way. Like the thing out. I was kind of out here waiting for Wallaby to come in. I told him to come through that entrance, so I had to like wait like this. I was kind of like looking around and I saw him standing down there, so it was just kind of like, oh. Make ourselves known. Where Matt's been staying, though. That was a good talk. Good talk before we ended. Matt's been staying. See this pit on the right? Or well, left now? There's actually a lantern and bedroll back here that I bring Matt back to. Right? This cave is... Now, you have to be careful, though. I'm gonna show you guys something. I have to be really careful. There is a bottomless pit right here. Right off this ledge. But... I'm gonna tell you guys this. There's also a secret cave. There's a secret cave over there. Like a secret little... over there that you can climb down to. You just have to avoid the pit. Wait, it's on this side, actually. Yeah, it's right on this side. Look. You can see it right there. But there is a pit, so you gotta be real careful. I think there's another way you can jump into that one. I think if you go over... Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking... Go over here? I think if you go over here... Fall down into that. No, if I fall into the bottomless pit, nobody can get me out. Just so you guys know. Is... right here. That's the other, that's like another place you can see from. Yeah, we're not falling in the bottomless pit. It's way down there, just so you guys know. Like, you can hold a lantern even when it's daylight and you cannot see a thing. What's nice is, hang on, if there's no light, nobody even really knows to look for you down here. Oops. Nobody even knows to look for you down there. Alright, so getting out of this place is harder than it looks. Getting out from up there is harder than it looks. Let me show you why. Let me show you why. So it is not an easy run. You have to run and like bam jump. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. You have to run and spam jump. It can take a few tries to do it too. There is a place, I've done it before where I just straight up ran up. Whoa. Listen, we're gonna give you a chance. All I'm gonna do is just clear that message. Let's not avoid that language in this chat. Dude, this is why. Yeah, it's so hard to do this one. This is why I rarely go out through that way. Come on, let me up. There we go. Now that I've fallen over like 6 times. And you can get out. You can either, I think you can climb down towards the water. Yeah, you can climb down towards the water. You climb up that way. That's I was just showing this. That's kind of where Matt lives now. I can run all the way over this way. There's the other entrance right here. There's 3 ways in and out of that cave. Alright, let's get the party started. I'm gonna say this. I know Clementine's not around at the moment. I mean, she might have got on now, but I think I happened to, I was looking in the Wallaby Discord, and I think she was in there doing an interview, application interview for somebody. So no, there's no Clementine I think around right now, so we'll have to just see what goes on. Clementine did get back to Matt. I think she. Am I still an official member? The last thing we talked with Wallaby, Clementine says this. It goes killing the little kid is actually a little creature. She asked what, cause I said it from Armadillo. She asked if I was in Armadillo those days, and then she asked where I wanted to meet when I said I go wherever I want. So the last he talked with Wallaby, he wasn't really. They had agreed for him not to be in Van Horn, but he was going to do things for Wallaby so that, you know, Wallaby didn't have to get his hands dirty. What's up, Moonwalker? Right? He was gonna do things for Wallaby so Wallaby wouldn't have to get his hands dirty. That was the last thing that him and Wallaby had talked about. Now, Matt was trying to figure out a way to do this whole Clementine thing without linking him to Wallaby. No, Matt doesn't know the news. We'll see what happens. It hasn't gotten, as far as I know, Matt hasn't gotten any telegrams from Dakota or anybody about Wallaby being dead. Like I said, I think Dakota's the only one that knows that Wallaby and Matt talked. We'll just have to see. Matt's still not wanted for anything, so 18 to 24 inches. That's how tall Matt. That's how. That's how big Matt is. Oh wait, hang on. Just gonna move on from that comment. What is that? All right. Let's see if we have any new telegrams. We have any new telegrams? Looks like there'd be a horse over here. Somebody's over here. $80, and then also let me wait a lantern. All right, let's see if anybody sent Matt anything. And oh, she sent me something last night. This one's Dursk. See. Oh. I'll go back and look at it here in a second, Cinder Heart. 1 second. I'm around tonight. Let's go back to that real quick. So, you just said Wallaby informed me he met with you recently. Let me know if you're around. Wait, what she said. Just to make sure, because if I get a new telegram while I'm at the telegram, I don't... Okay. It doesn't appear unless you close out and get back into it. Alright. Yeah, she probably wants to say something face to face. In the meantime, we'll do as we have been doing, and we will look around. What's up, Sean Dragonite? What's up? No, I'm not wanted for anything. Matt hasn't done anything illegal since being out of Siska. I guess we should follow up with the doctor. Yeah, before I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna drink something real quick. Yeah. Ooh, D&D. I played a little bit of D&D, and I always want to play more, but the hardest thing with D&D is getting a group together that stays playing for more than like 4 or 5 sessions. The hardest thing. Also, by the way, Matt still hasn't been carrying a gun at all. I would like playing. I had the longest run I had a dwarf monk who I made this had to get this custom weapon, which was a chain with a blade on the end of it that he would use to throw into people and then try and pull them to him. Like Scorpion. I had to do like a whole accuracy throw roll and then a strength roll. It was like dexterity along with strength. So we'll see what happens with news. Yeah. Yeah, the surgery to fix the eye. It wasn't that surgery on the eye. What happened with Matt is pretty much his brain was swelling underneath the plate. After the surgery, he had an infection and his brain was swelling on the plate. That's why he was becoming so. I mean, he still is kind of broken now, but he was seeming so much more broken. As he was in constant physical pain for a long time there. Less physical pain now, so hope for that. I've already used that fool. I've already used it. I had it that when Matt got into that shootout with those deputies where Wallaby came and rescued him from Saint Denis, I had Matt get shot in the head right there. So. Who voices Speedy? You mean Speedy from Wild? If you mean Speedy from Wild, it's official Goosey. Yeah, I think Speedy was official Goosey. That's Old Summer's gang. That'd be him. I haven't seen him in a while. I know he's brothers with Johnny Blams. I don't know what he does now. I haven't even seen him streaming at all. There are a lot of people over here. We saw him during the... Oh, Speedy was around. Telegram. Oh. It could have been a long time since we've seen Speedy. This the scene with Violet. Not the, yeah. On that. Maybe it was Kick. Might be YouTube. Right, is it Clementine or is it Windward? Okay. He's from Armadillo. Boondocks. Have to do this, by the way. The person you want. Ducks. Protecting mind. Remember, Matt doesn't know that he's dead. That was the plan, right? To be able to meet her without having to take her hostage. Was to get her to go to the boondocks. Get her to go to the boondocks, and then why am I trying? Listen, I'm not. I'm doing what Matt would have done in this case, which was his job. It was his job. All right, he had to. The thing is, Matt's not gonna do anything to Clementine. Just so you guys know, he has no reason to do anything with Clementine. The whole plan was for him to get Clementine somewhere, and then wait. And then yeah. The whole plan was get Clementine somewhere, and then send Wallaby to say to come along that I'd be meeting with them, and to make it look like you didn't expect to find us. Right? That was the whole plan. If Wallaby didn't show up that time, he'd do it again another time. Yeah, I have to be careful going into the old boondocks. There's a panther down there. Alright, I think of a song to play. Yeah, Matt doesn't know. I know. Matt knows, but I'm playing, but Matt doesn't know, so I'm just playing it as Matt would play as if he didn't know. He's going along about the plan. Alright, just in case. Waiting around for the Wallaby telegram. Actually, he's gonna be waiting around for, Wait, what? Cargo? What? What? Wait, what? Used. Wait, why are we talking about times all of a sudden? Did I miss something? Did I say something that made it seem like... Huh? I just want to point out, a bolt action is terrible for fighting a cougar. I'd much rather have a Lancaster for this. Oh, okay, I was like, wait, I'm confused. Then somebody else answered with the time zone, so I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna turn this music down because I need to be able to hear if there's a cougar coming. There's a boar. I guess technically it's a panther in here. Alright, yes, the man, the myth, the legend is back in the crossing again.
I gotta go get up around.
No, no. Matt had this horse before Wallaby had his horse. Just so you guys know, Wallaby got the same horse as Matt. I'm being stalked by a panther right now. The Matt originally got this horse kind of as disguise, and this horse is this is Luna. Okay. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. Just in case the cougar's over here. It's a nice looking horse. Don't think the cougar's over here. But I think I saw that bush move over there. Wait, this coat is not on the online mode? I thought it was. This is only a single player coat? The thoroughbred? Alright. I think we're good. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Hmm. We talk over there where LJ used to be buried, or do we talk over on the dock? I think the dock. I don't think Matt would want to be near where LJ used to be buried. Been pretty good today. Today's been a really good day. Today's been a really good day. When am I gonna mess with CJ? I tried, voted. Actually, I tried. So I was actually streaming Matt last week on Thursday, and we saw CJ go to that house near Van Horn and get off her horse, and she didn't see us. And we were walking up to go talk to her, like we were trying to do it sneakily so she wouldn't see us coming. And by the time I got up there, By the time I got up there, CJ was just gone. And I waited up there for about 10-15 minutes. See if she'd show back up, and she didn't, so I just kind of left. Matt went to go get his surgery.
Oh.
I was gonna go. I was gonna go up and do that. Just left her horse there. I think what had happened is she ran into Van Horn to the lighthouse. It would be perfect for Clementine to roll in now while it's all foggy like this. I don't think anybody besides EEG knows that LJ was dug up. Here we go. Please, Clementine, roll up in the fog. Do it. Do it, but she's coming from an armadillo. No, LJ's in the river eaten by alligators. Wallaby had LJ's body tossed into the river in the swamp. I don't know if Graham knows. I haven't asked him. I think he had already deleted I think he had deleted LJ already. You didn't know he came to LJ's grave? What? He doesn't remember being banged. Darn, the morning fog has passed. I mean, it's still foggy, but... Oh, so you're saying you didn't know that? Okay. That Elliot was still buried there. Listen, I didn't mention it, okay? Somebody should probably... It was... Ah. I like how everybody's finding out Wallaby died before Matt finds out. So, you want to know my guess is? Clementine's gonna come down here to meet. She'll come alone, but... she will have somebody on this side watching. There's gonna be somebody on this side watching. That is my best guess. I was in the crossing once. The past few days I've been in the crossing once, but I was only in the crossing for a couple of hours. It was literally just to check telegrams, and that's where I saw I had the telegram from Clementine. The deputy Clementine. Well, remember also, Matt is disconnected from the rest of the world. There's a reason he calls himself a ghost now. Where? I'm definitely expecting. be able to look across and see somebody hiding. All right, so Mass, the plan wasn't. That's gonna have to be what. That's gonna have to be the big surprise, Big Steve. Matt's still, we're pretty much in a dark place and kind of empty. But no, the plan, Mass, wasn't for Matt to kidnap her himself. It was to... right? Depending on Clem. I feel like Clem will want to say it. I feel like that's gonna be the case. Clem's gonna want to say. I could have been slower getting to here. Covered in mosquitoes. Probably. There'd probably be a lot of mosquitoes around. Boondocks. Somebody's over there. Somebody's right there. They're checking job boards. It's gonna take Clementine a little bit to get over here. She's coming from Armadillo. She might stop to talk to another law person before she comes over. I also need to listen for gunshots because she might get attacked by the panther on her way in. Yeah, there's panthers that spawn over here. They spawn in the boondocks area. Not sometimes they come in here, but would Matt still fight for Van Horn? That's another question you're gonna have to wait and see. We can't spoil the whole story. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Listen, I'm on like page, 5 of the script, okay? Now they spawn right here. They'll spawn over there as well. There's one that spawns, hang on, wait. Yeah, there's one that spawns over there. There's one that spawns over there. There's one that spawns back over here. It spawns in like 4. It spawns in like 4 places. Is any part of Matt genuinely interested? Matt's a little bit curious. The panther. It'll spawn in one of 3 places around this place. It spawns either right over here next to this house, like behind this house, and that tree's right there. It'll spawn over there near the water. There's some water over there. And if you go up the road, it can actually spawn at that crossing back there. Near the main road. I've had it come out of the bushes there before. It'll patrol in these trees. It'll patrol up and down the road. Over there, I think it patrols around the lake and sometimes into the camp a little bit. And then up the road. Yeah, up the road, Rennie the Ripper sometimes would be sitting in a bush right next to that crossing, or that little T crossing on the main road. All entirely dependent. Just the places where it can spawn the panther. That is. Clementine. So yeah, there's Rennie the Ripper. That's the panther, Rennie the Ripper, and then Peaches, or Peach Gobbler. Peach Gobbler. That was the alligator, which actually does still spawn sometimes over there, not as often as it used to. I've seen it there before. What's up, Dre? But to elaborate on OP's question, Matt is slightly genuinely interested in the conversation. But for the most part, it is a ploy. But for the ploy to work, Matt has to be genuinely interested in the conversation. He has to pick a topic that he knew Clem would want to talk about. Or that he could sense Clem would want to talk about. And that had to be LJ, because she was so adamant with LJ. And then when she thought somebody had taken LJ's body, she once again was like upset, telegramming Matt about it. And if she doesn't see me, I don't think she'll just do a cursory glance in. She'll ride in at least there, and she'll see me. It would be funny. It would be an on point for her not to see Matt. Where is he going? Where Clementine at? Also, by the way, I'm actually pretty sure Clementine's one of those deputies that just does whatever she wants. You know how CJ would keep getting in trouble because she'd tell seniors about what she was doing? I'm pretty sure Clementine is one of those that just goes and does something. Doesn't tell anybody about it. Like, she'll go and meet with people, not tell anybody about it. I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up alone without anybody watching her. We will wait until she gets here. Well, Dean Sweeney does the same thing, right? I mean, he told CJ as much, that he will go and meet with these people without mentioning it to anybody, and she doesn't mention it unless it's of relevance. Ugh, I haven't talked to the Matt voice in 6 days. Gotta just remember, she's coming from Armadillo, so it might take her a bit to get here. I know she knows where the old boondocks are. Be funny if the panther got her like way up the road where I couldn't even hear shots. And she's just sitting up there downed. Up the road. You imagine that the guy that doesn't carry a gun with him normally just makes it down here, but deputy that probably has a rifle and a pistol doesn't make it down here. Now, what's interesting is I don't think Matt and Clementine. Oh no, wait. We have had one direct confrontation. I stole Clementine's hat a long time ago in Annesbury, before Matt was part of the Dead End Gang. He stole Clementine's hat. A crow. It's not ominous at all. Wallaby. I'm getting to a problem here. Sort of have to go pee. Alright? I sort of have to go. But I don't want to be standing here doing nothing when she rolls up. What if the second I leave, that's happened to me before. I was waiting to meet somebody in Strawberry. When I first got in the server, I was waiting to meet somebody in Strawberry. And I didn't see the person, so I sent him a telegram where I was going to be at and such, in Strawberry, and I went and I sat and I was like, you know what, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I was gone for literally 2 minutes. And they were just standing there looking at me. Just standing there looking at me, and so I feel like... risk it. Risk it. I'm back. Made it back. I didn't know Wallaby was dead. I'd be worried about the fact that Wallaby might show up before Clementine at this point. Face, I know she didn't leave.
happening?
Might be scouting out. Yeah, true. Might be on a horse looking around. I'm really concerned that she... Alright, Space Cowboy. Get some good sleep. What if she telegrammed me back like, oh, we're not gonna meet there. Could be down or busy. She had just sent me that telegram though. Like I probably responded to that telegram less than like a minute after she sent it. Let's give it 10 more minutes. Then we'll go check telegrams. We've been here for what? Probably 15 minutes by now? Yeah, she was in the west. She was in Armadillo. I took a little bit of time getting here just 'cause I knew she was in Armadillo. I didn't like go full speed gallop. I also looked around here for a little bit to make sure the panther wasn't around. And I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes already. We'll give it 10 more minutes. We'll go see if maybe she telegrammed that she wanted to meet somewhere else. What's up, Topspin? What's up, my man? Wait, did Topspin know? Did Topspin find out already? Did Alvin find out already? Certain gang release. I like how Matt's literally the last person to find out in all of the crossing. Because Dakota's probably telegrammed us back by now. Been what, an hour since we telegrammed her? About? Almost? That was just shadow. I thought I saw movement by that tree. Yeah. Dakota's probably sitting in the saloon eating. Not ready to go anywhere yet. I don't know. Trust me, Allie. She hasn't even gone to check telegrams yet. She's in the saloon eating chicken, taking her sweet time. And she's gotta eat that or soup. Pocket chicken or pocket soup. Remember back in the days when it used to be a pocket sandwich that was too big for her mouth. Good coping food chicken is, yeah. How long it is? Okay, so I still got like 6 minutes. Got 6 minutes. Where she said she had pocket gravy. Pocket gravy to put on the pocket chicken. Emotional support chicken. Here's how I know it's taking a while, because we're almost back to nighttime. I came in here at night. Yeah, we'll kill the panther real quick. What's up, that guy? Oh, come on now. You know, P though, I'm like, oh, see, I hate sitting around and waiting. I need to be moving. We're waiting to meet Deputy Clementine. Not CJ, the other one. Coda's emotional support chicken that she eats. Interessante. Interessante. If I wait here long enough, I'll see another gang roll up. It's actually happened before. I came here and I think it was Woods gang came in there, and I was like, oh, I was just here. I was leaving. I don't even remember why I was here that time. It was before LJ came back. I actually do not remember why I was here. Oh, no, 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 no. I remember. I remember. It was me and a daily. Me and a daily. Matt and a daily were here. And Woods gang rolled up as Matt and a daily were leaving. That's right. I remember. Like 2 minutes left for them to get here. Oh, the fog's rolling in. All right. Oh, I don't have a stew. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh. Drinking swamp water. Drinking mud swamp water. Alright, let's go check telegrams. It's been 10 minutes. I said 10 minutes. Try and be careful. Trying to see what's up the road, because I can see what's up the road. Maybe I can see an empty horse or something if they got down by the panther, maybe. Not it. That's not the panther. Saw something moving over there. Alright. Let's our way back to roads real quick. DJ's here. Hop our way up over into roads, see if we have a telegram back, maybe. Us might have a telegram from Dakota. We do have a telegram back. The whole wait,
All right.
give me an hour. Okay, so that's it. It's almost an hour, so we'll meet with Clementine first. That was sent at that was sent about 48 8 minutes ago.
Do you know what I asked for Christmas this year? An
Alright,
under-underwear
coulda.
for those hard-to-reach
Gonna have to
special
wait.
occasions.
Watch, on my way back in, that's where the panther's gonna strike. You just watch. Alright, so yeah, she sent that, yeah, like 48 minutes ago, so it's almost been an hour, so we'll wait for Clementine. We'll just wait for Clementine to show up. I'll warn you're sick? That sucks. Sure, at least you can watch some Wild RP. Alright, gotta put this back on in case the panther's over here. Alright. Alright. Sucks is with this fog, it's gonna make it even harder to know if the panther's around. I left the area. That means Rennie the Ripper could be anywhere in here. I just... Okay, so we'll get this talk out of the way first, just because it's almost that time, and then we'll get Telegram Dakota afterwards. More people going along that road, really. I always see so much. You just, oops. You just stay in the same spot for a little while. Got the ominous fog again, though. The Barctic. Municipal. Municipal. All right. So, the side of it. It always make a good scene. You know, okay, never mind. That was an alligator growl. I thought for a second that little shrub over there was a panther. What's great about this picture? The part that the eye that Matt can see with is in the dark. The eye that Matt can't see with is in the light. Matt can't see the light. uh, I don't know why that was funny to me. I don't know why that was funny to me. Matt did clock. They didn't have a. Oh. She is there. Who's that with her? Is that Sand? I think that's Sand. No, wait, that's not Sand.
How's it going?
Who's your friend?
I believe you're already familiar.
It's Frank Sachs, senior deputy.
Howdy, thanks.
Oh, howdy. Look, I'm just here to back up my colleague here. That's all. I believe the conversation is to be had between you two.
Got no reason to worry. I have no weapon.
You don't need to have weapons to be dangerous.
True. I don't need. But I'm of no danger.
So what was it that you wanted to talk about?
As I said in the telegram, your interest in LJ.
But why do you want to know?
I am. How do I put it? A ghost. I don't have any people. None that are left. I was exiled from Van Horn by Wallaby himself. I never wanted to kill LJ.
I'll stop him.
Didn't really have a choice after he killed Edwin. And unfortunately for me, having to do what I've done left me very alone in this room. I guess what made me curious, the one thing I ever remember LJ saying about a Clementine, that you were going to kill him next time you saw him. What piqued my interest was that second telegram you sent, and you thought his body had gone. Seemed so desperately concerned.
Okay. When I first came to the crossing, Jimothy was one of the first people that I met. Was a city boy out west wearing a sweater in the middle of the desert, trying to sell guns, but terrified of all the outlaws that were there. I remember it clear as day in the Armadillo telegraph station. And then, just like overnight, the west dried up. No one was out there anymore. A few days later or so, after the death, but not death, of Peter Gray, because we all thought he was dead for a good 4 months. So I was completely alone. I left the west and I came out to St. Denis to find the only person that I had met from the east, and I met Jimothy. Jimothy introduced me to Peaches, introduced me to Edwin, who I'd actually already met by that point because I met him on my first day, but I wasn't sure it was him. And then I became friends with the three of them, and then I met Missy, and I'd like to think that we were friends before she passed away. And that was pretty much it. We robbed shoes together, we hung out, had all these crazy plans. I think I grew some sort of attachment to Timothy for a while. I wouldn't say that I still had that attachment, you know, after he left and everything. I realized something about myself was that I never really had that attachment to him. I just had the attachment to wanting to not be alone. And I think I used that sort of attachment to cling on to that. But Timothy left me alone. He went off and joined the army. I tried to follow. It didn't go well. I got kicked out. Timothy got to stay in, though. There was like this whole fire that started, and it wasn't me, but I got blamed for it, and whoever did it let me take the blame, so I got kicked out and came back early. But yeah, Timothy came back, and he was very different. It's like his mind wasn't his own anymore. He pushed a lot of us away, no matter how much we tried to fight to stay. Timothy said some great things. He also said some awful things. In the end, I realized quite how self-centered and narcissistic he was, and I didn't want anything more to do with him anymore. But then he would always show me these really vulnerable moments where I could see that my friend was still in there and I was confused. Because then he'd just be really cruel out of nowhere, and I just wanted to help him. I just wanted to do what was best for him, so I don't know. But we were friends. And yes, I shot Edwin, and I shot him that day in Saint Denis, probably. Because my people are the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. And I made it very clear that I would always choose them. You know, I took a knife for Timothy once, and when they owed me big time for that.
Now they're dead.
That they are.
Why'd you care what happened to his body?
His resting place should be his final place of rest. It should be undisturbed. He should be where he was comfortable. And I was assured that this was where he was happy. If it was up to me, I would have said Saint Denis, where he was from. Returning to his roots. But if he was happy here, then I'm happy with that. But it's why I scattered peaches on Mount Hagen. She deserved to be free, where she was happy and loved and safe. And if Timothy was happy, loved, and safe here, then I'm okay with that.
He was happy here. All happy. Didn't know. I had to make deal with them. Preserve Dahlia's life. I knew I couldn't save Eli. No matter what, he was gonna try to come kill me one way or another. Save Dahlia. I told Wallaby where LJ was buried.
And what does that mean?
He's not on the ground over there anymore. He's in the water.
Why were you exiled from Van Horn?
Going too far. Doing something without being under the order of Wallaby.
When did that happen?
I tried to shoot Zoe.
And you haven't done anything with Van Horn since?
They sent me away to Sissican. I punished him. I don't know what goes on in Van Horn. On Clementine, say it. Say it, you know you want to say it. Oh, I know she wants to say it. I can feel it.
Was it this stretch of the water that he was thrown into?
Around here.
Well, thank you for letting me know. Is that all that you wanted to ask?
That was all I was curious about.
I could stay here, get angry at you, like I usually would. I could scream at you, I could hit you, I could even write you up for desecration of a corpse if I so felt like it. But I think your isolation and loneliness is all the punishment you deserve and all that you're gonna get. And it is a bed that you have made for yourself. You didn't know when to stop.
Well, all right.
Oh, she didn't say it.
You take care, Matt.
I didn't want to sound.
Little does she know. Come on, get out of here. Get. That's their horses. Okay. She comes back here. Elder's actually over there. Although really he's probably a little bit over there, a little bit over there, a little bit over there. He's probably a little bit over there. He's probably a little bit over there. He's probably not all in one spot. Now we have a meeting with Dakota. And no weapons on Matt, by the way. Bert, I'm gonna tell you because, you know, you're dead. Matt's entire plan was for him to be sitting here talking to Clem, and he was gonna telegram Wallaby where they were gonna talk at. He was gonna telegram Wallaby. He did telegram Wallaby where they're gonna talk at, and have Wallaby roll up, and tell Wallaby to roll up like you didn't expect to find us here. What a shame. At this point, Matt's just probably thinking that Wallaby isn't awake. Like I said, the plan was if you weren't around, if Wallaby wasn't around, I was just gonna keep trying to meet with Clem in different spots. Wallaby's really busy today. He's probably robbing another bank. Wow. Such a busy guy. Van Horn's crazy. Gotta kill more people in Rug Store. Ah, man. Jeez. All right, let's telegram Dakota. Then we go wait for our next meeting.
Oh.
Oh wait, tell what to Dakota that I'd waited for Wallaby. All right, I'm gonna stop by and grab a stew real quick. I just love this music. It makes everything feel so on edge. But I want Matt to feel like he's on edge. There's supposed to be a bartender here. This is silent. This is the silent type, which is actually I think the same walk Wallaby uses. I'm walking at 80 speed. I'm walking at 80 speed, so it looks a little bit different. Looks like it slows it down and it kind of makes the arms move just a little bit different. You can actually do that with a lot of the walks. You slow down your walk speed a little bit, you'll very kind of adjust the gait at which it moves. How I blend in so well sometimes. A lot of NPCs, by the way, walk with a gunslinger. But very slow. Alright, Dakota. There's a lot of dead people in my telegrams right now. Just to make sure I'm spelling it right. Legion Pool Cave.
Don't run.
If Wallaby's dead, Matt's the scariest now. Alright, let's go. Set ourselves up. Lizard! Welcome! Now we play another waiting game. Will Dakota show up quicker than Clem? Or do I have to wait for Dakota to eat her chicken? No, Matt hasn't found out yet. Surprisingly, Clem didn't take the chance to tell him. You would have thought she would have. She had her chance. You could have told him before anybody else. What if she was riding away and she stopped and said to Sex? She was just like, effects. Shit, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him about Wallaby. Shoot! No! Can't go back now, it'd be too awkward. uh... Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, it's turning dark too. Or no way, it's just gonna storm. Never mind, it's gonna storm. I don't know if Bert's still in here or not. I like he came through this way and not the mine way like Matt said. God darn it. always making things difficult. There's actually 3 entrances and exits. That one in there, and then the mine way. Well, if Dakota comes when it's dark out, you won't be able to see in here at all. It becomes pitch black, and I mean pitch black. I walked through with the lantern for the effect, okay? You went to the wrong cave. All right, now we wait. At the timers, we waited an hour for Clem. How long before Dakota? We're gonna be meeting Dakota. What if Dakota's just like, you know what? I'm not going in that cave. Just let Matt stay here the rest of the night. Hey, Dakota. He's like, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go back Van Horn and eat my chicken. How long did I wait for Verts? Verts was like an hour and a half, okay? Verts like an hour and a half, alright? It was like 2-day night cycles. Yeah, so like 2 hours. It was dark in here. I came in here, it was light in here like this. Then I came, then it became pitch black. And then it became light again. And then it became pitch black again. And then it was light again, I think, when he finally got here. Right now, that's the evening light right now, so it's becoming dark out. Right? Yeah, that's the east. No, wait, no, it's morning? Oh, it's morning still. Wait. Yeah, because the way the sun's coming in, it's morning, okay. Which way is Dakota gonna come in, though? Is she gonna come into the waterfall? So I think I can see her come in if I look through like this. Wrong cave. Wait, did he go to the cave north of here? The cave with the chair? Jack's cave of whatever desire? Whatever Jack's torture cave, yeah. Oh, she appears behind me. Oh yeah, cave of bondage, that's what it was. Jack's cave of bondage. Cave of bondage. We gotta turn our walk speed down just a little bit more. Start smoking. We gotta pull the Appearing Act for Dakota. I've already scared Dakota like that before. He was at Eddie's grave, and that's where I was gonna meet her. And I walked up in such a way that I got right next to her before she goes, "How'd you do that?" You can enter from over there, or you can enter from down there. Or above me. Man, Them was so mean. Them was so you deserved it. You went too far. You deserve your isolation and loneliness. You're gonna be the first one to die. Wallaby came in here to meet Rabbit. It's a nice cave. I like this cave. Good cave. This is the best cave in the game. All right, now that's. What if Dakota went back to sleep? You know what? It is getting dark out, I think. Cave's getting darker. I don't know. Maybe it's getting more midday. I don't know. Somebody's above me. Dark in here. Very dark in here. was becoming dark. I was right. I thought there's no way it could be coming. It's still daytime. Hang on, no lantern yet. I heard somebody walking around. I think you can see the end of the cigarette just barely. Ugh. No, this is dark. Not inside. I heard him walking around up here above me. Like just outside. Could have been a hunter, yeah. Been somebody else trying to spy on Matt. I want to hear Dakota because I think it'd be great if she came in here without a light, didn't know where Matt was. And she's like, Matt! And then all of a sudden a light appears. Like stumbling through the cave shouting. I wish the light of the cigarette was just a little bit brighter so it would like illuminate Matt's face a little bit. One time it was like this for one rabbit. I see something. I thought for a second I saw like the very just a vision of a light somewhere. That drop off, by the way, isn't an actual like deadly hole, just so you know. There's a secret down there. Okay, I think if I look up just a little bit, I can barely see the light of the outside. I'm I heard something? Light to my left? No, it says just a cigarette. I don't know if the scar looks bright or not. I want Dakota to come in while it's nighttime. Please, Dakota, come in while it's night. Come on, let's set the scene. Let's set a great scene here. Come on. Matt just standing smoking in the dark. So as Matt said once, he really only knows the dark anymore. He doesn't have any more sunshine. Or his sunshine's gone away. It would have been really funny if Clementine went back to town and then telegrammed to Matt after she got back to town, like, by the way, Wallaby's dead. Want to see Dakota standing next to Matt? I would hear her coming up. As soon as I hear her, I'd turn on the light. A rat in here. rat in here, guys. Heard it. To the left. The rat in here to the left. I feel so. I'm just gonna be like looking at this VOD later, and they're gonna be like doing the whole, you know, mouse scan through the timeline, and they're gonna see this just like large section of just black screen. Whoa! What you call me a rat? Whoa! That's not a rat. Mean. Mean. Matt's never ratted about anything. Not ever. Matt just went a little crazy. Yeah, I heard a rat. That'd be pretty funny. What are we waiting for? Dakota's completely lost. She found the room with the lantern in it, and she's just waiting in there until she can see again. But she doesn't realize she can't see again. She just doesn't know what's going on. Matt accidentally kills Dakota by getting her stuck in a cave. Yeah, I have a med bag. I also have a med bag on my horse. Matt single-handedly taking out Van Horn by accident one time. First Dakota doesn't, then like Zip gets lost in here and dies, and then Matt's just like, why do they keep disappearing on me? I don't understand. And all right, I'm gonna tell you guys this. Since it didn't happen, if Clem had told Matt that Wallaby was dead, Matt would have gone to Van Horn after the talk. He wouldn't have gone into Van Horn. What I picture in my mind is Matt would show up at the end of the street on his horse and just wait there. You wouldn't have necessarily believed Clem. The odd thing would be he didn't show up, right? They'd kind of give not credence to it, but a concern about it. The thought that popped into my head was Matt waits there, waits for Dakota to walk up to him or something. Tries to figure out if Wallaby's alive or dead. Matt just... Matt can poison... Why would Matt poison Wesley's trumpet? The whole thought is... The whole thought is... You're just waiting for an alley? I am too. I'm waiting for it. The whole thought is Matt's accidentally killing them. But he's like asked them to meet in these places and they keep dying on the way. You think maybe Zip's there and Zip's telling her that she needs a lantern to go into the cave, so they're like going to go buy a lantern first? That'd be cool too if I saw the light coming in. I think somebody's walking in the water. Maybe. It's just the way I'm hearing it. Human perishes. Right? Wallaby's whistle comes on. I hear... Maybe that's just dripping. I just hear dripping. You can see Matt now? Wait, can you see Matt now? I can't see Matt now. What the heck? Oh, nobody here. Are you nervous? Mr. with the lanterns off. You'll hear them walking through here. He's waving. Very fitting. I like it like this. I like it where it's got the nice dark. Can you imagine, by the way, this is when Matt's not on stream, when he's just alone, he sits in this cave in the dark like this. Just what he does now. So, if you come during the day, the paths in you can barely see, enough where you can make out where to go. You'd outghost me. I would hear her climbing up. So if you come during the day, you can kind of get a faint light and see where to go. And then this room's lit up pretty well during the day. But if you come at night, it's pitch black in the hallways and the sides and such. I think he came during the day because it was daylight when I saw him in the cave. And it's hard to tell because usually with streams, the streams actually come across darker than what even the streamer sees because the monitors usually might be a little bit brighter. Sometimes monitors are brighter. Like my main monitor is actually slightly brighter than my other two monitors. So what I see on my preview screens, I can see absolutely nothing. It's very pitch black. Whereas what I see on my main monitor, if I angle my camera a certain way, I can see a faint light, but it's not enough to see anything. I think he's gonna find me. Wait, what's our timers at, boys? Boys and girls? What is their timers at? Did you get into an hour yet? Yeah, on the phone, on phones, and on Twitch is probably pitch black. I mean, it's pretty much pitch black. I actually kind of wanted to come in while it's dark because I think the lantern effect in here is amazing. I definitely hear somebody. You made it. Came from up there. Howdy.
I'm no treasure hunter. I don't keep a fucking lantern on me. I wander through the dark every single goddamn day. I'll do it in a cave.
I figured as much. Now the light's coming out.
Just let me light my pipe. That's all I ask.
What did you do, man?
Wallaby told me that you two had a conversation. He didn't tell me about what. And he didn't tell anybody else either.
That was the agreement.
Yeah. Well, he let me know. I don't know if that was part of the agreement.
I expected as much.
He a couple of days ago, he was shot. And he's gone. So
who shot him?
Scout did.
I warned him about Scout a long time.
So did I.
What happened to Scout?
I shot him.
Didn't.
No. He's in Sisika.
Harry?
I'm not too sure. I haven't tried to telegram her or nothing like that.
Wallaby and I met, discussed a plan. While in Siska, I had come up with the idea that maybe we could use the opportunity of me sent away. This connects me and Horn itself. And be a tool for which Wallaby could get things done on the outside. First task was to see Clement, deputy. I had carried out the plan today and at the boondocks, I telegrammed him. I figured maybe it was just busy of a day. Try again another day. It might be my mic. It might be my mic being weird. If I cut him off a little bit. Sometimes when I do the Matt voice, it cuts down a bit. I gotta get a little closer to my mic. But the offer to Wallaby was his choice. Either I become a ghost that he can use, or if he needed me in Van Horn, I could return there. Oh, now I guess the choice is yours.
I think that he was right to ask that of you. I think that it could be beneficial somehow, if that's what you still want.
I want what's best for Van Horn. You think I'm better out and about? Do as you need me to do. That can be continued. You need me back to help out. And that is your choice. Where I stand, you're the one in charge now.
Things are still uncertain there. Everything feels like it's just dust floating around at the moment.
As it will.
So, I'd like to continue what he's been doing, but I'll think about it as well. I just need time is all.
Tom? That's not all of them. Sure.
Might be hearing my dad shouting at hell divers across the room. When you decide, send me a telegram. I'll tell you when I can meet you here.
Yeah. Did he say why he wanted Clementine?
No, just said he wanted to talk to her.
Hmm.
I assume now. Doesn't matter.
It still matters to me.
Yeah. I may have used up my one chance of grabbing her without linking back to Van Horn today. I'm not sure I could lure her to her talk again. Not at the moment.
I'm sure that we can find a way.
Oh, that's not.
As I told Wallaby, I have been telling people I come across. All I am is a ghost and an exile. That I have nowhere to be. That goes for anyone. No one can suspect me of working for Van Horn.
Yeah, I didn't tell nobody that we were meeting. I didn't tell them where either, so.
That's your choices. Van Horn will need time to mold. If I'm being honest with you, not quite sure how ready Van Horn is without Wallaby.
Wallaby and I used to talk about it a lot. And he even said himself that he didn't think that Van Horn was ready to work without him. And I agree.
Oh, not
There was a lot of folk that still had a lot to learn, and there was a few folk that barely listened when they were being told something that they needed to pick up. So,
As was my concern.
fine, but
And with him being gone, there is a certain layer of protection that'll be gone with it. There might be those who come and try and take. They might see it as a weakness without him.
yeah, I think that's, the main concern for everything. That's the first thing that comes to mind. especially in terms of making sure that it keeps functioning as it was.
E-
I mean, standing here
I did not.
in his place is something that I never wanted.
Many times,
I have the
something he wants.
That's what everybody says, but I don't think that it's the same. It's not because I'm not ready or I don't feel like I'm capable of it. I think that I have every single. I think I have everything lined up. I think that I can do it. I know.
But it's your feelings.
I don't know. I just don't think that I was ever meant to. I don't think that I was ever meant to do more than just stand beside him. Anything other than that just feels wrong.
For that you just wanted to stand beside him. Makes you the right person to stand in his place. You better than almost anybody understood Wallaby more.
guys are bad. So. How you doing? All these guys? I did.
I guess we'll just see how it goes.
Other.
I don't know why my mic's picking up so much today, and it's not louder than any other day. I don't know why it's picking up more. I'm confused. Who's left?
At the moment, we have Pete, who still doesn't know. Archie went to the woods for a little bit. I'm hoping that he'll be back within the next few days. Wesley was around today. Sip, he's in Van Horn now. Has been for a little bit. Me, Riley, and Sue. But those two are barely around at that.
I'm weird. Happy.
As useful as a tool as I'd be on the outside. A chance we might not have that choice.
That's why I said I'll think about it.
Indeed.
I think the one thing that I don't like seeing is everybody assuming things have to move forward all at once. Everybody's trying to rush to patch things, and if you rush, you'll slip up and make a mistake. So I just want to think it over. I don't want to move too fast.
Wait a thing. There is no need to rush. Make a plan. Make sure the plan works. Execute the plan. Bank robbing way. The same goes for leading a running Van Horn. Sure of your next step?
Yeah.
Like I said, Van Horn will need time. On Wallaby.
I'm glad that you got to see him.
Last thing he told me. Well, I asked him. But if I died at the end of all this, I asked him. He'd allow a daily to take my body and bury it where she feels best. Told me that'd be fine, but that I was already a ghost. That I can't die. And he walked out through that way down there.
Do you think that he was right?
What? That I couldn't die?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Kodo. I can feel it. A time coming sooner or later. I'm shot and stabbed and beat up. I'm not sure how much longer I would be alive. I know at some point the dark boy that's in life will call for me.
I think
Will end my service here.
as long as you're ready, that's all that matters.
I'm not sure I'd ever be ready.
I guess that's what makes you and him different.
If I were to die now, I would die without seeing my sunshine again. That's what, not ready.
I think that it's a very rare thing in death that you actually get a goodbye.
Yeah. But doesn't mean we can't hope for it.
Yeah.
Get your goodbye.
I did.
Good.
I'll send you a telegram in the next few days.
I'll be waiting for.
You telegram me if you need anything as well.
I will.
If you'd like to go see him, he's at the clubhouse.
Might have to wait a bit on that. So you to see.
I see. You take care.
As well.
Going out this way so I don't trip and fall and die.
I was asked what was best, what would Matt want. I think it was answered by Giggy that Matt would do whatever is best for Van Horn. Matt's sort of sad it was Scout. Matt's sad it was Scout because as much as he expected it would be Scout, as much as he expected it would be Scout, he still thought highly of Scout. There was a scene that I'm not sure. I don't remember if I streamed or not. I think I did. Did Matt want it to be? Honestly, Matt would have preferred if Wallaby had just died the law or somebody not in the gang.
Oh, and we got.
And Matt's loyal to Dakota. So what Matt said about her knowing Wallaby more than anybody else. Matt and Dakota used to talk a lot about Wallaby, right? And Matt knows that Dakota knows Wallaby pretty much more than everybody, even more than Matt knew him, right? So Matt looks at it as Dakota is the one who has the ability to lead Van Horn now. He's sad about it being Scout because when there was a time when Scout was trying to meet with Adelaide, not Adelaide, Adelaide, the other one, and he was saying they were talking about his and Harry's relationship. This is before I think this is before they went to Guarma. And Matt kind of said and Scout was open up to him about how, you know, he doesn't want to do anything that would hurt Harry, that, you know, that's why he keeps her pushed away and that's why he doesn't want a relationship. And Matt had kind of referred to him saying, you know, wouldn't it hurt Harry more type of deal that he pushes her away or keeps her at arm's length type of deal. They had a genuine conversation, and it seemed like Matt, at least before he was, you know, stabbed by Riley, it seemed like Scout did have actual feelings for Harry and let her know that. But now, what Matt knows about Scout and Harry, he knows that, well, if Scout did this, then Harry's as good as dead. Harry's as good as dead, and Scout's probably as good as dead. In the end, Scout's decision cost Harry her life. And it also cost Dead and Gang a whole lot of money. Eddie was right. Eddie was right. We should have got rid of Harry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Matt trusted Harry with a lot of things. The only time really Matt and Harry butted heads and really butted heads was when Harry decided she was gonna just dogpile onto Ducky. At that point, Matt and Harry had kind of a light argument that arose, and Harry just like went back on everything Matt had, you know, entrusted her with. Like gave Matt back the gun that he gave her to give to a daily should anything happen to Matt. And kind of said something along the ways of, you can give it to her and then you can go die. So what Harry told Matt, it was something along those lines. And then Ducky ended up dying anyway. Ducky was one of those things where Matt tried to tell her, just listen, I can protect you here. You don't have anything to worry about. And Ducky, for whatever reason, just felt like she was in constant danger being in Van Horn, like he was gonna, like they were gonna kill her. 'Cause when Matt and Wallaby talked, Wallaby kind of reaffirmed that as Matt said that Matt mentioned about Alice threatening Ducky, and that he mentioned that to Wallaby, and he mentioned about Harry, and Wallaby went and talked to Alice and Harry afterwards, and kind of agreed with Matt that that they don't, that Ducky is there because Wallaby wants her there, and that they don't think that that they don't get to have the choice on if she gets hurt or not. And it's like Matt told her. Matt talked to Wallaby and had her back and made sure that she'd be safe, and she still went off and she kind of did what she did in a way she did what LJ did, because the day before LJ killed Edwin, the day before LJ killed Edwin, Matt told LJ. He told him, he was like, listen, because LJ was talking about how, you know, he thinks that the people in Van Horn were dead, and Matt told him, he goes, as long as I am here, LJ, you have nothing to worry about. Part of the promise that was made to me was that as long as I'm here, everybody that I care about is safe, so you're safe. I could, Cheeks, I could see Scout trying to talk about it to somebody. Reason with somebody with that conversation. Like, he was gonna kill Harry. Right? Yeah, but yeah, LJ then the next day went and killed Eddie, thinking that he was in danger, that the people didn't. I even told LJ that in the cabin that, LJ, I told you you'd be safe. You just didn't trust me. Like, people don't seem to trust Matt when he says they'll be safe if they just let him protect them. And the people that didn't trust Matt died. Like, Matt, his entire time in Van Horn was to be a guardian. Like, he's the one that would go with the members when they're going off to places, and he would make sure they were coming back to Van Horn alive. I don't even know. Batman. That's like Matt's role. That was Matt's role in Van Horn for a long time, and then he became, to protect people. He started becoming more just the guy in the shadows of trying to protect people, right? Because that's what he was good at being, was just the unnoticeable person that was, you know, there, and nobody really knew about. And he was trying to teach Riley how to be the same, correct? He's more also just trying to teach Riley what it meant to be part of Van Horn. As he said to Wallaby in that conversation, did Riley learn her lesson? Right? But Riley learned her lesson, and the lesson was, you know, you do what you have to do for Van Horn, and you don't step out of place. It could be Arctic. It could be that. The gang will probably be better. Matt was also dead in gang. I mean, he was, yeah, in Van Horn, he was dead in gang. He kind of, in a way, he still is dead in gang. It's not this way. I love that clip. I love that clip. He's only appearing as not a part of Dead End Gang right now, as part of a ploy that, you know, him and Wallaby sort of hatched out and planned. Yeah, like the thing where Van Horn will struggle for a little bit at least will be the thing that where Van Horn will struggle a little bit at least is the push that Wallaby gave. And also, Wallaby himself was, like Matt said to Dakota, a layer of protection for Van Horn. People would not go against Van Horn because of Wallaby. Now that he's gone, there might be people that decide that maybe they can push Van Horn a bit. That maybe they can take Van Horn from those that are left. What a lot of people will think that, but what a lot of people won't realize is that it was the people in Van Horn with Wallaby that made it so dangerous. I'm making my appearances by myself. Without a gun still, by the way. I'm holding off on buying a gun. That CJ? I can't tell. I miss Rocco.
How's it going, pal?
Howdy.
Talk to that Wallaby and Matt had there. I wish I could see it from Dakota's perspective, by the way. Hello, horses. Do I have a pistol in one of my other horses? Rocco was unfortunate. Because Rocco, in a way, Rocco died because of Eddie. The thing is, when Rocco died, Wallaby was in prison for a month. By the time Wallaby got out of prison, it had been like 4 weeks because Rocco died pretty quick. Oh, I have a cleaver in this notebook. Anything in this notebook? I also have an empty notebook. two empty notebooks then. What's on Bill? Yeah, so I'm curious. We got one more thing to do tonight, I think. I'm just real quickly looking at my... Okay. Alright, we don't have extra guns. We're gonna have to buy a gun at some point, but we're gonna wait. I forgot, was that CJ up by the sheriff's office? I'm not sure that was. He wasn't wearing green or yellow. That's the only thing that Matt's seen CJ wear. It's green or yellow. Is Zoe? It is Zoe. I can tell by the gun. All the deputies are in Valentine today. They're all in Valentine. Yeah, was that C? It was. Hold on there. What's your name?
CJ Dollars.
Deputy.
Used to be a deputy. Do we know each other?
My question, though. That house outside of Van Horn. Why is it you left your home last week?
I was just taking a walk. I didn't want to ride straight into Van Horn. I just took a little walk into Van Horn.
What does a former deputy have business Van Horn for?
Looking for answers from a man that already had one foot in the grave, I suppose.
And did you find your answers? Hey?
Some, but not all. I guess there was some questions that were raised more than answered.
They were always...
How did you know How did you know it was my horse?
I saw you get off of it.
You come around Van Horn often?
I go
You know, normally when you meet someone new and you give your name, and they give theirs.
I'm sure you'll be able to find out at some point.
I got enough on my plate. If you're wishing to do me harm, I hope you stay away.
Letting you know that I see. You'll be able to figure out my name easy enough. If she just goes and asks the deputies at the porch who the man in the black is, Zoe would be able to tell her. But Zoe was sitting up there. Oh, good old Manders just creeping around. Oh no! I got too close. I got too close. I was hoping I was gonna avoid it. Wormhole. Why did it go back to showing me on the dock? What? Did anybody else see that when it gave this little screen? For some reason, it's showing Matt sitting on the dock with a cigarette. I don't know why it showed me that. I don't. Why is that the moment that the game decided to? Sure. You enjoyed that moment. The game was like, "Oh, let's show Matt on the dock." I want to know what Britt's reaction to that was. I really want to know what Britt's reaction to that was. Eh. Horse, come to me. Horse. Horse, where are you? Horse. 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 How far back did was my horse? Huh? Not telling me my horse is too far. Alright, fine. What? Okay, so the horse is back here somewhere. Okay, so it's back here somewhere. Where? Yeah, road. I rode down this way, and I started riding through here. There it is. I found it. Run! Run! The horse wouldn't come to me, but using the power of the whistle, could triangulate its position. Let's go. Like a bat. Echolocation. There are people meeting at Lemoyne. Just sitting over there. I don't know. I don't know. So also the reason why Matt's not gonna go to Wallaby's grave until Dakota makes a decision is because he doesn't want somebody seeing him there and realizing that somebody's talking to him. That'd be something only people from Van Horn would probably tell Matt. Until Dakota makes a decision, he's not going to go to the grave of Wallaby. You have to play it smart. I have to be very careful going west. I have to maintain the cover. How does Matt feel about Wallaby's passing? I mean, Matt honestly feels Wallaby was gone too soon. Matt knew that Wallaby's time was coming. Like, he knew it was coming, but at the same time, like he told Dakota, Van Horn was not ready for him to die yet. Of course, it saddens Matt, but I mean, Matt's already disconnected, like very disconnected. He's been sad about so many things for so long, it's just kind of turned into... It's just another person that's died. That Matt knew. Because what Matt and Wallaby talked about was the future of Van Horn after they were gone. Yeah. Matt and Wallaby's talk usually revolved around... You lost that, man? What their talks usually evolved around was... Like when Matt talked to the Wallaby about Riley, he was like... The reason I'm teaching Riley is so that when I'm gone... When I'm gone... There'll be somebody to take my place, right? That's the kind of same with Wallaby. Matt understood that was the same for Wallaby with Sue. Wallaby was trying to teach Sue so that Sue could take Wallaby's place. Eventually. But for them, they were planning. They were trying to make the plans in which to... Why are they running away? What's over here that they're running away from? Weird. I have to be very careful. I don't want to run into Dahlia. Or really the bastards while I'm alone. And I mean, Matt knows Sue wasn't ready. And Matt knows Riley's not ready yet. Not yet. The odd thing in there, which I'm surprised nobody asked about yet, is what does Matt think of Zip being in Van Horn? I don't know if you guys know this, but Matt and Zip, they go way back. Matt's curious about that. Because as far as he ever knew, Zip was a loose cannon that was Die Hard West. It was Die Hard with the West, right? He always has his own people. And there's been a couple times where Matt's had to sort of not talk Zip down, but talk to Zip in such a way. Talk to Zip. There's been times where Zip has threatened things, and Matt's been like, "That's not how that's gonna go down if you wish to live," basically. Like, there was a time where Zip and his mother were wanting to shoot or kill Ariel. It was part of Little Gang at the time, and Matt pretty much, he very calmly went about it, but he rode with Zip the whole night, doing stuff. And then, when it came down to it, he said, nobody's going to do anything to Ariel, not even your mother. And if they do, then you'll have to deal with me. And Zip was like, okay, I'll talk to my mom, we're not going to do anything to Ariel. That's also the time he's in a relationship with Dahlia, right? Yeah. And so Matt pretty much told him, I don't care what your relationship to Dahlia is. You do anything to Ariel, you're gonna find me after you, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me. There is nothing that will stop me. Like, I have a very particular set of skills. Zip's good in his own ways. Don't get me wrong, Zip's a great character and he's got skill. Zip is chaos, right? He's chaotic and he's curious if Wallaby was taming that. Wallaby decided he could use that. Matt's just calm. Matt doesn't have a reason to freak out over things because he knows if he... There is a... I think there's a story I posted... A story I posted on my Discord. Probably up there way after I posted a whole bunch of poems. But there's a story, it's about Matt and the wolf. When Matt was young, he went out trying to chase down a runaway chicken into the woods in the snow. And there he ran into... came face to face with a lone wolf that had eaten the chicken. And was going to try and attack him. And Matt could only remember the words his dad had told him, that you don't show anything your fear. That just gives them power, or it power over you, right? But Matt stood tall against the wolf, and it caused the wolf to hesitate enough where his dad was able to pretty much find him in the woods and scare away the wolf before the wolf could try to attack Matt when he was young. West is empty. And the people at Lemoyne though. Not Lemoyne. Not Lemoyne. What is that? That's it starts with an L still. It's shoot, my brain. What is it? It starts with an L. I can't remember what it's called now. Limpany, there we go. Limpany. There's a lot of people at Limpany. There we go. A little burnt down place near Valentine. I don't know why I kept thinking Lemoyne. I know Lemoyne is the area around Saint Denis. I know Lagra is the camp that is closer to Saint Denis. And then the other one's the camp that's closer to the orange shop, or not closer, further from Saint Denis. The other one's the one that's closer to the orange shop. All right.
I, at dusk, found body. Hereby do write my last will, testament. My body, I die, is to go to daily. Her instruction are to bury me the hill east of our cabin, shoulder spring. Like to face the cabin, that I may always watch over where we lived together. My horse Luna is to go to a daily well. Take care of the horse. He is a good horse. He'll be eating good, taking care of. My other horses go to a rescue stable. Many of them I caught myself. Find a good home. Any gems or money I happen to leave behind, go to Slim.
I put my next of kin, they won't confuse it because my next of kin has her telegram on it.
Any guns of value I leave Dahlia Sawyer. You and you Sawyer. Do with he pleases. This is last will, testament, and at dusk.
All right, let's head back east. Although first, let's stop in for a stew. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm eating nothing. They fixed Armadillo, though. Armadillo's good now. All fixed up. They just need to open that over there and make it into a... I guess that's a blacksmith. They can't make it into a stable. So, sorry, I keep pausing because I'm drinking my tea. I have honey tea. I drink honey tea every night just to make sure that, you know, doing the Matt voice and everything doesn't mess me up. So, here's what we know. Wallaby is dead. Matt told Dakota the plan that him and Wallaby had made. And Matt left it up to Dakota to decide if she'd rather have him continue with the plan, or if she'd rather him back inside of Van Horn to help take care of the place. Either way, I'm gonna hold off on Matt buying an actual gun until we know one way or the other. Yeah. Either way, it'd be cool either way. My only thought, I'm just gonna say this, my only thought with the staying outside of Van Horn arc is for a little bit, I feel like there wouldn't be a lot of use for Matt right away. One reason that Wallaby would be so effective in using Matt is Wallaby had a lot of things to settle, right? Things that he couldn't necessarily do while also working on Van Horn. Dakota right now, her only thing is that's the only thing though. Allie is the second that he goes back to Van Horn, the other thing is sort of out the window, because then everybody will know he's back to Van Horn. Yeah. I have another sad song to play on the way over. Let's do this one. Yeah, I'm pretty much gather information. Like, I'm planning to stream tomorrow at some point, maybe. I am planning to stream tomorrow at some point. I might have plans. I don't know for sure yet, but I don't think the plans will last all day. I'm excited to get back to Matt, I think. I have been very busy the last couple weeks. My work schedule has been such where I haven't been really able to. My work schedule has been such where I haven't really been able to get on very much. Between doing this and making YouTube videos as well, I've been kind of just hanging out and making YouTube videos. And if I'm being honest, in some ways, I haven't really been feeling roleplay. Am I gonna crash? No, I'm not. Okay. In some ways, I haven't really been feeling roleplay because, to be fair, both the characters I have right now, they're kind of lonely. Like, they're very much by themselves. And that's just. I'm the type of person that really likes to get into the mindset of the character. Sometimes it's, you know, I got chat to keep me company, yeah, but sometimes it's just when you're in the mindset of a whole bunch of horses that just rode to my left somewhere. They were over the hill, so I couldn't see them. We just ended up being in that, yeah. Oh yeah. Playing Drifter is easy for me. Because, that's another really honest point. In real life, I'm not the biggest social person. Like, I tend to keep to myself, and that lends itself to playing a Drifter role. Now, I try not to do self-insert characters, but what I do try to do is I try to give a little bit of myself to each character I make. Just because it'll be easier to play the character, right? My next crim's gonna be hard. Because my next crim, the way I have him planned out, isn't gonna have a lot of me in it. But I want to stretch my legs with a really different style of crim. I mean, I really stretched my legs with a different style of crim, so we'll see how that how that works out. I'm pretty much going to be trying to play a character that I will feel very, I guess, awkward playing at first, that I hope I can grow into playing the more I play it. It's a character style I've never ever roleplayed before in anything, D&D, anything like that. So I'm really gonna have to be on the ball with that one. So that's the fun part for me should be, you know, trying to do all that stuff, trying to learn that stuff. That should be the fun part for me, is learning to be this other character. I just want to know if I freaked CJ out. I really do. I want to know if I freaked her out. She's already told me too that Matt's kind of scary. He's told me that before. I wonder if I made him even more scary. I like how she tried to put on a brave face at the end. Was like, if you mean to do me harm, I got enough of that already. And Matt just doesn't care. He's already walked away humming to himself, singing slightly. He doesn't care. I think it was that guy. Ooh, I know what song. Oh, I think he's shooting pigs. Yeah, I think he's shooting pigs. People from Lemoyne. Or Limpany. Are they following me or do I have to... Oh, they pull out a lantern. One more song for Wallaby. One more song for Wallaby. Yeah, you're right. That is what makes the not this one clip funny. Is because he is just a scary guy. The biggest thing is Violet knows who Matt is because Matt was there when Violet was captured by Dead End Gang and punished for her role in the Braithwaite robbing. So Violet knows that. Violet assumes that Matt would still have that power with the Dead End Gang. Graham! Help Blue Dog was fun, Graham! 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 Graham, I hope Blue Dog was fun today. Or wait, did you play Blue Dog or Stelio? Did you play Stelio? I played Stelio, I don't remember. Welcome, everybody. I don't remember. That's riding through the fog. See here. Fog riding here. I hope you had a good stream, Graham. Hope you had fun. You had a good time, whatever you're doing, Stelio or Blue Dog. I'm interested in running into Blue Dog eventually. And Graham, did anybody tell you? No, maybe I shouldn't tell you. Maybe it's just better if you don't know. You know what? It's better you don't know, Graham. Better you don't. It's better you don't know. Graham doesn't need to know, guys. Don't tell Graham anything. Don't tell Graham anything. He doesn't. Then you know that, okay? It's better. It's better. Better for his innocent little heart to not know that information. No? It's better. Alright, let's see here. Where is my lantern? Closer shot, but beyond the shoulder here. Thank you guys, Raiders, by the way, for coming. Thank you. Thank you, Graham, for the raid. I miss role-playing with Graham. I really do. To be fair, I kind of killed LJ. That's my own fault. That's... Yeah. Alright, I know Graham just raided me, but Matt's day is done. We had 2 really good meetings. We had a really good ride out to the west. Oh, good old Matt. Let's raid somebody. Raid somebody. Where is Twitch, please? Live. He's still alive. You know what? We haven't raided Fluffalump yet. We're gonna raid this person plays Magpie. Matt hasn't met Magpie yet, but alright guys. Thank you so much for coming out today. I am going to get out of here. I'm gonna go get something to eat, maybe. We'll be back tomorrow with more Matt. We'll see what he does. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Appreciate it. Good night. Bye-bye.